So tonight I did a reading on what late night messages do you need to hear and what little spells can you use in this moment. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. All right, let's get into it. Hello, for those who picked pile 1 with the Knight of Potted Trees. Your late night message. I'm already off the bat kind of realizing that you're probably not in the headspace where you're feeling pretty good. So the Knight of Potted Trees, like the independent, low-maintenance yucca tree, the Knight of Potted Trees is a motivated self-starter. Invest time and energy in building your skills and reputation, and you'll have a comfortable life in the future. With that being the starting card of everything, it's really speaking that your message right now is you need to start really honing in and focusing on that which matters to you. Those things that will bring your manifestations, the things that you want to bring into your reality, into this reality. I'm noticing that you're probably feeling a little trapped in your head right now. The main thing that I'm noticing is there's some kind of partnership, family dynamic, business relationship. There's some kind of group thing that you're focused on right now that is just not panning out for you. It's leaving you trapped in your head. It's starting to make you feel, really worried, like stressed out. You're getting grumpy, pessimistic. You're even getting to a point where you're kind of not really making a decision and how to move forward with things. You're kind of just feeling kind of stuck and yucky. I do want to point out though, with the Eight of Swords there, it really is a self-imposed prison. She could easily take the blindfold off and she would be able to see everything that's in front of her. It's almost like a willing blindness per se, I guess. Whatever this dynamic is, it's really not panning out for you. And with the fact that it's making you moody and pessimistic and just not looking forward to working at it anymore, you're actually missing this opportunity that's being handed to you. You're so focused on these cups here, and you're just getting lost in the sauce that you're kind of missing something that's really important to you, or that will be important for you. The card underneath the Knight of Potted Plants is the it's basically just like the little oracle card, and it says true manifestations are powered of service and love, meaning that yes, if you want your manifestations to come through, you have to be willing to work with others, to be in this group effort, but it also means that you have to be in an open space of being able to take what's being offered to you. If you're getting so wrapped up in the mundane and the unpleasantness of dealing with these group efforts, you're closing yourself off, and you're shutting off the ability to let this stuff come in for you. And it's underneath that is the Hermit card, which I kind of like these. I got these on Etsy. They're little drag race tarots. It's only the major arcana, but I still love them. This is Thorgy as the Hermit. And the Hermit really speaks about introspection, kind of taking a time out to kind of sit with yourself and to reflect on where you're at, where you're going, where you want to be. At the same time, it can even say you're almost isolating yourself, or you need to be isolating yourself. And it really is one of those cards that being alone is not always bad. There are positives to it. And then with Jay-Z here, it says, let's cover up his little butt. It says avoid one-off deals or else make sure they are really worth it. The right partner is the one who can match you and then some. Who's going to help you run this town tonight? A little play on that Rihanna song that he did. You need to make sure that the person you're paired up with or you're working with, that you have these goals with, is on the same page as you. If that means you need to take time to sit by yourself and reflect on, where you're going, where you want to be, and is this person going to help you get there, do that, because you're not going to get anywhere at the rate that you're in now. That's the unfortunate part, and I hate to bust that bubble, but it is what it is. In the book, it says Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z, rose through the ranks of New York hip-hop to become one of the most successful artists of all time. His marriage to Beyonce sealed his status in the entertainment business pantheon. The ups and downs of their relationship, including Jay-Z's high-profile infidelities, have been lived out publicly for the last decade, as has their commitment to each other and to their family and their couples therapy. So, if you've reached a point in this dynamic, this impasse per se, where you're recognizing there's no growth, it's just kind of a stagnant place that's really just leaving you trapped, pessimistic, looking at all the things that are going wrong instead of what can be going right, maybe you should get into therapy with this person, or even just therapy for yourself. I'm a big advocate for therapy. Big advocate for it. And if not, okay, that's your business. You do you, boo. But at the end of the day, right now is really a time to be reflecting on where you're going. Again, for the billionth time, where you're going, where you want to be, and how can you get there. Because there really is a really good opportunity in front of you. I don't know what that is for you. Whether it's you have a course you want to take, or an idea you want to run with, or just a change in your everyday that you want to make. Say you're in a group of people and they're all drinkers and you decide you don't want to drink anymore. Like, do that, because putting down that alcohol is going to clear up your mind. It doesn't even have to be alcohol. It could be weed. It could just be, they have much different beliefs than you. Like, when you take that time to step away and separate and clear your head and kind of readjust your thinking a bit, you're going to end up to this place where you're really going to be able to just take off and really accomplish all the things that you want to accomplish. The last card, I saved this for the last, it's the Witchling deck, and it's strength. And it says here at the bottom, inner strength is the power within that pushes action into all areas of life. So right now is really, it's a time for strength, friend. It's really a time to just be strong and to just go for it. And it's Strength by Magnolia. And it says, Magnolia's had many heartbreaks, yet sallies forth and carries on. Such strength she has to tap into and herself to rely on. It's just like a cute little poem, but it says, so often the sense of inner strength feels like it's been drowned by life's demands. However, your inner strength can be reset and recharged. Bringing an optimistic frame of mind, born from the sheer will of the heart, strength comes when you realize you are in control of your own destiny. Difficult situations arise at various points in life, and getting through obstacles will discipline your spiritual stamina and regenerate your frame of mind. Accept your weaknesses, but concentrate on your strengths. As you overcome storms, your roots will be firmly grounded. Inner strength will help you overcome anything and moves all processes in life forward. So again, right now you're really focusing on just the negative of things, and you're kind of getting yourself into this rut, and you've got to reset that. You've got to reset that frame of mind, in whatever way you can. Whether it's through meditation, whether it's through, sometimes just a good walk outside in nature, Reminds me of this this drag queen. What does he say? I wish I could remember his name, but one of the things he says is, I don't see you walking kids in nature. I don't know. I don't know why I thought of that, but it's really funny. But there's an actual little spell. I don't know if you're into this stuff, but if you are, there is a spell you can do. I'll read it out to you. It says, perform one or all of the following spells, and you will be attuned to the inner strength that you already have if you feel you have lost it along life's way. Now is the time to get it back. Inner strength is never lost for good. And this is the spell for Wings of Strength. You'll need a blue candle and a safe candle holder and your favorite incense. Find a comfortable and quiet place to sit, light the candle, and inhale the scent of the incense. Breathe deeply and slowly. Envision a pair of wings emerging from your back, glittering with color and sparkling with light. Chant aloud with intent. Winds of power, feather of flight, give me strength and give me might. Sit for as long as you need until you can envision a clear picture of your wings. Hold this image within you and know you can soar above all roadblocks in your way. Know that strength lies within you. Because it does. You know, at the end of the day, we are our own little muscles. Duh. What a silly, silly thing to say. But, I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, you're, as doom and gloom as this sounds, we are the ones that we can truly, wholeheartedly rely on. And if we can't rely on ourselves, I mean, who can you really rely on? No one's going to save you. No one's going to come in and fix anything for you. You got to get up. You got to get out of this chair. You got to stop looking at these cups that are knocked over. You got to stop focusing in on these people. And you got to start looking at the positives to things. You know, and not to say the people around you are even bad. That might not even be it. It could just simply be just you guys are feeding off of each other. And when one negative thought, you know, amongst someone happens and you implant that seed, then everybody starts to doubt themselves. And maybe you just need to be the one to kind of kick everybody in the butt and be like, nope, we're going to switch things around. This is how we're going to fix it. So I hope that helped. Go sit, light your blue candle, do your little chants, and just know that true manifestations are powered by service and by love. You got to open up that little heart space of yours, and you got to allow that stuff to flow in, and you got to give yourself a chance to kind of set, reset, and just have a redo. And if you need to take time to be alone to do that, you do that. Okay, Jay-Z? Okay. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 2. You picked the High Priestess. So right off the bat, you are the go-getter of the piles. This is a lot of fire and water energy. You could easily be a fire sign. You're definitely feeling very confident, very powerful. Or you're just in this I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do things now kind of energy. Yeah, so with that said, I do want to point out that you got the High Priestess twice. So this is your moment of you need to really be trusting yourself and your intuition. You need to trust that you have the answers for everything. And this is the time where it's really calling you to connect with, you know, source, higher power, your higher self, whatever you want to call it. This is the calling to go in there and to connect. So the High Priestess, the night blooming, I don't know how to say this. I think it's Ceres. Just like the mysterious night-blooming Ceres, you're embracing your own unique vibe. Pay close attention to your dreams and intuition because they hold valuable wisdom. So right now you're probably having crazy dreams. You know, you could probably been having like very interesting daydreams, you know, like those moments where you kind of zone off and you're thinking about things and you're like, holy crap, how did I even get here? Lean into that. Those are happening to you for a reason. For example, I have been having the craziest dreams lately. I had a weird dream last night about my neighbors for some reason. But they didn't look like my neighbors. Like, they were my neighbors, but they weren't my neighbors. So it was weird, but Anyways, you could be having moments like that happening. You could just in general be having a lot that's going on in your present day that it's making you kind of unsure of what's going to happen, of how things are going to unfold. It could maybe even be making you question if you're making the right decisions. Trust in that confidence. You're doing the right thing. You're making the right moves. Right now, it's all about taking control. The Emperor is very... This is Big Daddy. This is the Big Daddy of the deck. And it's Sasha Velour. You can kind of see, maybe, if it focuses. There it goes. This is Aries energy. You could be a ram, or you could just be embodying, you know, real fire sign energy. You're feeling confident. You want to do all the things. You've got your plan, and you're ready to embark on it. But right now, it's really calling on you to, yes, trust that is the step you need to be taking. But right now, you need to be going inward, and you need to be rejuvenating yourself. You need to be listening to your intuition, really honing in on, yes, you want to take action, but you really need to make sure that you're doing it exactly as it's supposed to be done. Because sometimes when you just rush through things and you don't do the proper planning, it can blow up in your face. Trust me, I'm the queen of that. I am very impulsive. I tend to just kind of get an idea and I go with it. I don't take that time to really think sometimes, and it can blow up in your face. So embody this energy. Keep up the high energy, the feeling confident and secure in yourself, and trusting yourself. But at the same time, don't be impulsive with it either. Instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. So right now, you just have faith. You know that everything's gonna work out. You have no doubts in yourself. I can tell you that much. You really have no doubts, but you need to be rejuvenating your body, my friend. You need to be relaxing. Like, I know you want to get all these things done all at once, but you got to take a break and sometimes just allow yourself to unwind and relax and to enjoy the moment that you're in, and take this time to really be connecting with your higher self. The fact that you got the High Priestess twice, like, you are in your power. Your intuition is on point. You know exactly, like, you can read energies, the room, people around you like no other. Even if people are trying to gaslight you into believing that, you know, oh no, that's not it, you know, you're wrong, you're on the money. Like, if somebody's acting weird around you, they're acting weird around you. Like, you just trust that feeling, because you're on the money. You're confident. You are in that right now, and I'm actually pretty impressed. You got the Queen Victoria card. I actually really like this card. This lady was you're in your boss energy, and I'm in love with this. Like, I actually feel really good reading this, like, just reading all the cards, because like pile one was kind of sad, and you know, I was feeling like almost like I need to mother and nurture, and this one's more just like I feel pumped, I feel like stoked, I'm like ready to go. I can feel like, I mean, not necessarily have a plan, but I want to do something. I want to just go. I want to do. And Queen Victoria she was the Queen of the United Kingdom, and from 1876 she was also the Empress of India. So right now you may be doing 2, 3, 4, 5 different projects at once, and you were just in that zone and in that power. She was born 5th in line to the throne. Victoria was 18 when she inherited the crown. Her coronation was in 1838, and she was the first monarch to make Buckingham Palace her official residence. In 1840, she married her first cousin, Prince Albert. They had 9 children together, and she went into deep mourning when he died in 1861. Her 63-year reign made her one of the most beloved and longest reigning monarchs. So, wow, just the fact that she was 5th in line and she still became queen, like, that is impressive. Like, no joke. That is 5 people had to die for her to get there. That's, yeah. And then that she reigned for 63 years. Like, you were in your power, and whatever you are wanting to knock out and do right now, like, you're gonna do it. Like, you are knocking stuff out left and right. You know, and with the Queen of Wands being the main thing with the High Priestess, like, I have no doubt you're going to accomplish it. You are in your Queen of Swords energy, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna be fine, friend. You are cutting through the bull crap. You can see everything for what it is. You can easily read a room, like, you know. And even if you have something that may be kind of hurting your heart deep inside, you are not letting that stop you one bit. You are actually taking your pain and you're turning it into your power. And with that, you are really honed into your intuition. With the last card being rejuvenation, I think it goes back to what I was saying in the beginning, where you need to, yes, be embracing this Emperor, Queen of Wands, High Priestess energy, but you also really need to be taking the time to relax and rejuvenate when you can. Because whatever's going to be manifesting for you, that's peeking in behind this, whatever this is going to be, it's going to be huge, and you're going to need your rest. You're going to need to rest, because you think you're feeling busy and powerful now. Just wait till this thing pops up, because yeah. So it says rejuvenation by Trillium. Trillium's never too busy to forget that she must recharge on occasion. Long hot baths and good night's sleeps, her essentials for rejuvenation. Just like batteries that need recharging, the mind, body, and spirit need recharging as well. Rejuvenating the spirit sparks a desire to experience the vibrant joy of living. Without a recharge, you'll experience burnout. You can rekindle your vitality by spring cleaning. Take time for yourself and do things for yourself that bring you happiness and good health, so that your energy will be restored. That healthy glow, freshness of thought, and lighthearted feeling can be with you every day by harmonizing yourself with rejuvenating powers. Perform one or all of the following spells, and your mind and body and spirit will be rejuvenated. Yeah, so yeah, you're really in your power, and you are handling it like a boss. But just make sure you're taking this time to rest yourself. So for this one, it says the Tiger's Eye Revive. You'll need a tiger eye stone, olive oil, and a small bowl. Hold the tiger eye in your hand, imagining it glowing from the tiger's energy from within. Feel the cleansing power of the stone expand, covering and filling you with shining light. Place it in the small container and add enough olive oil to cover it. Chant aloud with intent. Tiger, tiger, sly and spry, charge me afresh with your eye. Set the container in a spot where it will absorb the sun's rays and leave it for 3 days. After 3 days, clean and dry the stone and carry it with you. Whenever you need to recharge, hold it in your hand and imagine that tiger glow encompassing you. So this little spell will really help you kind of hone in and really just, I feel like I don't even really need to be pushing any more messages, because I feel like you freaking got it. Like, you are in beast mode. And if you're not a fire sign, I would be shocked, or at least if you didn't have fire in your chart, because this is just like, this could even just be the power that you're embodying. Like, you are just, man, you're making me feel good. This isn't even my energy. Like, I'm freaking loving this. Yeah, you've got no worries. Whatever heartbreak happened in the past, you are not letting that stop you. You are on beast mode. So just make sure you're taking this time to rejuvenate, rest and relax while you can. And if you need a little boost, feel free to use this Tiger Eyes Revive. Yeah, and I'll even add pictures. I guess I'll just do this. I don't know if you can even see it, but feel free to pause it and screenshot it, because I feel like this is such a good reading. And I hope whatever you're working on, you freaking beast through it and you get everything you're wanting, because you freaking deserve it for all this hard work you're putting into things, because you're killing it. And your mind is on point, your body is on point, your intuition on, just all of it. Spiritually, you're aligned, and you're where you want to be, and you're knocking it out. Just take a hot bath, clean your house, like find ways to really hone in and focus that energy. Good luck. Hello, my pile threes, the ones who chose the death card. Right off the bat, I can tell you guys just came out of something that sucked. Probably a breakup. If not a breakup, you stopped talking to a friend, your family. You definitely hit a point where you had a bunch of options and you put them down and you completely walked away. You were in the midst of transformation, of something new, of just a whole brand new everything. With the death card, it speaks to, from the book, it says, a barren pot. Fear not. This card doesn't represent doom and gloom. It symbolizes transitions, changes, and metamorphosis. The death of one houseplant makes room for another to begin its own journey. Remember that beginnings, endings, and changes are a natural part of life. Oops. So yeah, you guys are transitioning from one period into another. And the fact that the Lovers card is reversed, and the Seven of Cups, which is about having, options and stuff. Normally in the upright, like, you can see the look on her face. She looks worried. Like, she does not want to make a decision. She doesn't like anything that's put in front of her. I mean, one's got an angry mask, house, a diamond. I think that's a ghost, a snake. Like, she's got these options, but she looks worried. But in the fact that it's reversed, you're not worried at all. You are done and over and burnt out over whatever this was. You have some kind of an idea, probably a financial one, whether it's a heck, you could even be dumping one career and going into another. And whatever this idea is, it's going to give you lasting emotional fulfillment, and it's going to get you to that 10 of Pentacles, and it's going to make you set in life. You are going to be so comfortable, whether it's in a financial sense, an emotional sense, or a spiritual sense. You are going to be so set. And right now, you may not know exactly how you're going to get there, or what the plan is to get there, but you have faith. It even says, I feel my way into faith one step at a time. And it's even got a little bridge, which again, transitioning. You're going from one thing to another, and you're willing to take that journey across the bridge to get there. It even says, when I surrender to the care of spirit, when I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, and I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. So yeah, when you are surrendering completely to the universe, and you're just trusting that everything is going to work out, and whatever's going to be is going to be, and it's going to all be in your highest good. You are in the complete full energy. And the Fool isn't a bad card. This is actually my favorite card, and I was learning about it when I first started reading tarot. I really liked the way that it spoke, because it spoke of the fact that this is basically like a newborn baby kind of energy. The Fool has never been hurt before a day in his life. He doesn't know anything bad. He is so willing to just, in the traditional Rider-Waite. So in this card, it doesn't really give the best example, but in the traditional Rider-Waite, this foot that's set down on the ground that's in front, it's actually leaping off the ledge. Like he is more than willing to just step off this ledge and like, hey, let's see what happens. You know, he's not worried at all. This is Laganja from Drag Race, but yeah. You know, with the happy little puppy being white, and also with the white rose in hand, it just speaks of purity. Like right now you are in the purest form of just taking a risk and taking a leap and just going for it and see what happens. You got Elizabeth I, have the heart of a man and the body of a woman. I would rather be a beggar and single than a queen and married. A clear and innocent conscience fears nothing, which means you are letting go of every and anything that does not serve you. And if you did something messed up, you're making amends for it, you're atoning for it, and you have no fear whatsoever. Queen Elizabeth I, the flame-haired daughter of Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, was the final heir of the House of Tudor. Her childhood was difficult, but when Elizabeth I was crowned in 1558, she was the beloved Gloriana, married to her country. She reigned for 45 years, during which time the arts and literature flourished, and her navy discovered new lands, as well as seeing off the Spanish Armada and a number of Catholic assassins. By the end of her reign, everything looked golden, except her love life. She had sharp judgment when it came to politics, but perhaps less sharp with regard to potential partners. She was a strong, independent woman who reigned alone as the Virgin Queen. So right now, you are not worried about relationships at all. Love is probably the last thing on your mind. And if I can say I can relate to any of the piles, it is this one. That is literally the last thing you care about. You give no F's about it. You are focused on building your wealth, your legacy, you know, lasting happiness, and being okay with that on your own. You are completely independent, and I'm digging this. Like, I'm in love with this energy. You and Pile 2 have a very similar aura coming off of it, and it's again giving me, this is much more earthy than Pile 2. Pile 2 is really fire, you know, like passion and just going for it, and you know, all this spontaneity, whereas this one is really more grounded and down to earth and methodical and more planned out. And you know, Pile 2 is really about intuition and faith and trusting your gut, whereas this one is you just know, you just have an overall knowing, and you know, it's a little more grounded in reality versus the spiritual side of the High Priestess. And then the last card is Relaxation, and it says, stop your world from spinning by partaking in well-deserved moments of relaxation. So right now you are working hard, you are putting energy into building your kingdom, and you know, you're truly just wholeheartedly focused on you, and I love that. You know, whether it's you in the sense that you need to be able to take care of yourself and your little family, like me, where it's me, but I have my 2 kids, so every intention, every plan I set, it's in the greater good, going to not only be for me, but also for them. So that could be very much the vibe you're in, or it's, you know, just yourself and you're with your cat or your dog and you're, you know, figuring things out on your own, and that's okay too. Like, build your kingdom and buy them all the fluffiest beds and toys you can imagine, you know, but definitely to be taking time to relax. You know, you can only work so many hours in the day before you have to kind of take a moment to sleep, you know what I mean? So it says, Relaxation by Petunia. Like a river, Petunia flows, so relaxed to end her day. Her mind melds into her spirit, and her body drift away. When your body, spirit, and mind are immersed in relaxation, you are in the terrain of By embracing relaxation's refreshingly peaceful energy, you'll enjoy the newfound calmness in the connectivity of all that is. Make space for relaxation daily by getting your mind off things that normally stress you. Relaxation is also about recognizing your true sense of bliss. When focusing on things that make you happy, the worries of the world simply fall by the wayside. Remember, too, that a good night's sleep is very important for overall relaxation. When you sleep, your mind continues readjusting, reformulating, and renewing in ways that aren't possible during waking hours. When you give yourself daily moments that truly bring you joy, you can begin de-stressing your life and improving your health. Perform one or all of the following spells and you will synchronize your energy to the currents of relaxation. And so this one is the calming stone. You'll need a smooth, rounded stone that fits comfortably in your palm and soothing music. Sit in a quiet room or outside if the weather's nice. Begin the music and hold the stone, caressing its smooth shape. Breathe your tension and anxiety into the stone. When you begin to feel calm and centered, put the stone on the ground and walk away. The stone will dispel the stress into the earth. Allow the stone to sit for at least an hour. When you retrieve your stone, wash it under running water, cleansing its energy and therefore enabling it to be used again. Yeah. So again, all about that grounded earth energy. You know, you're doing the right thing. You're taking the right steps. Just make sure you're giving yourself the ability to sleep. So the biggest message here is you're on the right path. You're doing all the great things. Just sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Was it that song with Ludacris at the end where he's like, go to sleep. Go to sleep. That's what I'm thinking of. And I think that's my cue that I should probably join you in that. So I am also going to be going to sleep. But yeah. You're doing a great job. You're on the right path. Keep being in this full energy and knowing that, you know, endings are never truly the end. It is just the start of something great beginning, you know. I love transitions personally. I'm a tower kind of girl. I like to blow everything up and then start all over again. So yeah, good luck with whatever this is going to be, because yeah, you and Pile 2, you guys are freaking thriving and I'm excited. So, you know, if you're up for it and you want to share a little bit about what's going on, I would love to hear about it, because yeah, this is curious. I kind of want to know what you got going on for yourself. What you got going on, Pile 3? What you got going on here? Because you can be rolling in the dough, my friend, and you're gonna be single and happy, and I'm right there with you. More power to you, because this is great. Alrighty, tighties, lefty loosies, I'm going to bed now. Good night.